All right, everybody, welcome back. So today we were talking about setting alerts, right? I had some alerts pop off today on a few names. Sting, for an example. I had this trend line alert go off the other day, and then today it broke out above this recent high. You can see that there's still an alert set, even though it triggered. So that's just one of them. It's a mobile world. Everybody's trading from different locations, and sometimes we're not always at the computer to be able to set alerts. And there are Discord bots that can make this a whole lot easier, especially if, say, you're just kind of in a hurry, right? And you just need to get it done to come back later. So, for an example here, I've got these ticker symbols built into the Discord, so it kind of keeps track of where price is at. We can see the Qs 306.44 was the closing price. So just go to the Qs 306, it's after hours. We kept moving. 306.44 was closing price, right? It's reflecting the current price of the market. So without even having to go to a chart, I can just look over and see where the Qs are. So to get a command, you use the backslash. That brings up all of these different bots that are in the Discord. I want an alert, just want to type that word, and then I can see, who has alerts. This bot has an alert, so does this bot, and I like this one, so I'm going to choose that. I want to create an alert. I don't need to see my list yet. We'll get to that next. So create alert. It's asking what ticker do I want, so I'm going to use the Qs. What condition? Equal to or above. We're going to look for a breakout here. And it says we closed at 306.44. Without even having to go to a chart, I could just look at that and say, why don't you give me a really close breakout alert? Let's say 307. So at 307 or above, I'm going to get an alert. And it asks me, am I sure that this is what I want to do? Yep. And there we go. Now I've got an alert. So I can type all that in again. Alerts create. Ticker symbol. We've got Apple 153.14. So Apple, let's say 154, and I kind of hit the button too many times. For price, we're going to go with, so that's for the backup. Let's back up here. Let's see, I'm just getting it all messed up today. Equal or above, and then price 154. Hit enter. It's asking, are you sure? Equal or above 154 in Apple? Yes, I am sure, and then done. Now, it fades away, right? That doesn't stay here for very long. So if I wanted to see, like, maybe I forgot, right? What's my alerts? I can look at my alert list. Now, if you're going to ask for the list, make sure you're using the same bot, right? So alert list, hit enter. I've got an alert on Apple at 154 and above, and I've got an alert on the Qs at 307 and above. Cool. So, maybe I want short alerts too. Alerts create. The Qs equal or below. Let's say a break of the 306. We'll confirm that, and then we'll do another one. Alerts create on Apple equal to or below. And for Apple, we'll go with the obvious 153. Am I sure? Yep. Done. So now I've got those alerts set and ready to go. Okay, so pretty cool. This is a great and easy time saver for someone like me who's on the Discord all the time without having to go over and look at charts right? And that's really just what it's all about. But if we did want to look at charts, right? Say I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to put my alert on Apple. We could come into the charts. What command do I want? Do I want a 5-minute, 15-minute, a daily, weekly, monthly? Do I want fib lines? Should I have it perform technical analysis for me? Do I need price targets built in? And I'm just gonna go with say a weekly chart. So we want CW, right? We come into commands, CW, space, or excuse me, tab key, and then Apple, and enter. It's thinking, right? So there's our chart on Apple, 153.10. Now we can see what's going on in the charts. We didn't have to leave the Discord, and I could use this and then go back over and set my alert, right? Just like that. It doesn't have to be something really complicated. Now, the cool thing is, depending on what you're trading, say shares or, shares, you could have it buy for you as well. You can kind of do it with options too. If you're doing a spread and you're going to try to build it at the money cost would be half the width of your spread. So you can preset your options trades to enter based on that. I just want to put a little note of caution that if you do that, options prices don't always reflect the stock change in value, right? And so if somebody begins attacking one of the strikes and the strike changes in its pricing model quickly, it could fill your trade, even though, price didn't really get in the options or in the stock chart, price didn't get where you wanted it to go necessarily, right? So there is that. But the market is, it's crazy wild today. Not even just today. The market's just crazy wild right now. Look at the gyrations we had where we went from the extreme lows, nearly $300 in the Qs, all the way up to basically 308, and then all the way back down 301 and a half, and then all the way back up again to 307 and a half. That was just today. That was one single day. So it's absolutely crazy out there, right? And yeah, I mean, that makes it hard for anybody to trade. So we want to use the tools that we have available to us as much as possible. Try to simplify your life. These are, they're on Discord, these tools. And so they're mobile. They're with you, right? Everywhere you want to go. And that way you don't have to keep getting on your phone and refreshing your browser or your broker page, right? Because they've got all these security features. On my broker, if I'm not using it within like 10 minutes, it logs me off and then I have to log back in. And we're talking mobile, right? When I'm on the mobile phone looking at my broker. So if you're just in Discord and you want to pull up a chart, that's a really great way to do business. It'll do technical analysis for you. It'll show you whatever time frame you want. Options flow, analyst recommendations, ratings, earnings, fundamentals, you name it, man. It's all there. So you just got to learn the codes, right? Or the commands, not the codes. You got to learn the commands for the different bots, including preset bot triggers, right? They'll do their own scanning automatically. And all you got to do is just keep your eye on the channel. If something breaks out, it gets posted. If something has, unusual sweeps, it gets posted. All of that good stuff. So hopefully this video will make your life just a little bit easier. And if you're looking at this saying, I'm not in that Discord, hold on, I don't have those. Well, look at the Discord that you are in and look at the bots that are in it. And if you don't know what bots are in the Discord that you're in, just use that / command and look at the bots that are on the left-hand side. a lot of servers will only let those bots run in specific channels. And this is important to recognize. If you're like sitting in the main chat and you do that / command and you don't really see a lot of bots pop up, don't think that the server you're in doesn't have any bots. They may be in a specific channel. Just like here on the Discord that I'm in, if I want to set alerts, I have to go to the channel named set alerts. If I want to do bot commands, I have to go to the channel that says commands. I built it this way so that people weren't just using bots randomly in strange locations or interrupting the chat that was going on by spamming a bunch of bot commands, right? So it's kind of the idea behind it. That's what I got for you, people. Hopefully, like I said, this makes your life just a little bit easier. And yeah, hey, go make some money. Yeah.